Alright guys, so we just got back from the grocery store and we're going to be making a keto pizza. I told y'all this is day one, doing keto diet. I'm going to get it all on YouTube. So, at the grocery store I picked up a couple of things. Just show y'all real quick what I got. This organic tomato basil pizza sauce here. And the reason I got it is because it's got 8 grams of carbs, but 2 of it is fiber. So, it's only 6 grams of carbs altogether per serving. I got some other stuff for another video that I make too for my meal prep throughout the week. I'll show y'all that in that video. But for this one, some coconut flour. Got the gourmet pepperonis and mozzarella cheese and some original cream cheese. That's going to be our main ingredients for this pizza. I've never made this before, and like I said, I want to start making more videos like this where I find a recipe on the internet, and then I'll make it for you guys, and I'll give you a little taste test, see how it ends up turning out. Like I said, I've done keto twice, and both times it's only for about 3 days, and that's because I could never find enough variety really in my food. I get really tired of eating the same stuff all the time. So, I want to start doing stuff like this where I find stuff off the internet and make videos, and just to switch it up a little bit, but still stay in keto. So for y'all that's, I've been talking about keto for a long time, and the results that it's had in the past just for a few days. So I'd like to do this one for a couple weeks and really see the results. So we're about to make this up real quick. Y'all wish me luck. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to match the ingredients exactly the way the recipe is. This is the only measuring cup I can find. It's a 1/4 cup. So the recipe calls for a cup and a half of the, I opened the wrong cheese, of the mozzarella cheese. This is for the crust. So I gotta have a cup and a half of it. There's gonna be 6 of these. See if I can do this without making too big of a mess. If I'm going to keep doing these, I'm going to have to invest in some real measuring cups, I reckon. This is the only one I can find. It's only 1/4 cup. But we're going to make it work. That's it. So that's a cup and a half. This little mess I made on the counter, I'll just throw it in there as well. And we need 2 tablespoons of the cream cheese. I really don't know what a tablespoon is, so I'm just going to get two spoonfuls. I think it's a tablespoon. I think that's about right. We're going to make it work. But anyways, we're going to stir this up a little bit and then put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. We're going to stop about halfway through and stir it up again a little bit. Just make sure everything's melted and it's got an even consistency. Alright, so this is microwaved. Let's stir it up again for another second or two. Like I said, get that consistency in. Alright, what we're going to do now, we got to mix in 1/3 of a cup of the coconut flour. And this should be a little bit easier. It's only this and half of another one. And one other thing that I forgot to tell you guys about is we need 2 eggs. This little bowl is not very good for cracking eggs. Alright, now we're just going to stir this up with a fork for a minute or two until it gets a dough consistency. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425. Now, it says on the recipe that you're supposed to put some parchment paper on the baking pan. I forgot to get some. So, I'm just going to put a little coconut oil on it. And hopefully it doesn't stick too bad, but if it does, then oh well, what do you do? Alright, so I got it kneaded out here. Now what we're going to do, just to prevent holes or bubbles, we're just going to poke some holes in with this fork. That should do the trick. It's going to pop it in the oven. Alright, so the pizza's in the oven now. We're going to let it sit in there for about 10 minutes. And we're going to pull it out, put the sauce and some more cheese and pepperoni on it. We're going to put it back in there for about another 10 minutes. See you guys when it's done. Like I said before, the recipe calls to put it in 10 minutes and then take it out and put your toppings and stuff on it, put it back in for another 10 minutes. But, you know, ovens are different. Everything's going to be a little bit different. So just eyeball it the second time you put it in there. I've had it in again for like 5 minutes. As long as all the cheese is melted, you should be all right. So let's pull it out and see what we got. All right. Looking pretty good to me. Now, I put a little bit of this extra cheese on it here. Just because I like it better than just plain mozzarella, but see if we can cut into a little bit. I mean, it sure looks good. Not very big. Maybe I should have made 2 of them. We're about to find out. So we'll catch up with you guys here in a second. We'll let it cool down a minute, and we're gonna take a little taste test. Alright guys, moment of truth. Y'all just seen I just made this pizza. I've never made it before. So I really don't know what to expect. It's a keto pizza. You know, not very many carbs in it. It's still super hot, but I'm starving to death and I can't really wait any longer. So here goes moment of truth. Ain't too bad. The crust is a little different. I'm not gonna lie. but it's not bad at all. I actually wouldn't mind eating this quite a bit. I mean, it's not Domino's, but it's keto. So, you know, it's important whenever you when you're on a specific diet like this, it's important to find things that you can stick with, you know, so you don't stray off your diet. That was, like I said, my biggest problem when I was on it before. About 2 or 3 days in, somebody would order pizza, and I love pizza, and I can't stay away from it. And I have no willpower, and I ain't afraid to admit it. So I could definitely do this. Sit around, watch some football, make some keto pizza, good to go. Alright, so I just got done eating it, and I gotta say that the more I ate, the better it tasted. It didn't taste bad that first bite. Like I said, it was pretty good, but it seemed like it tasted better the further I got into it. Just throwing that out there. Anyways, for y'all that are counting your calories and counting your macros and all that, here's a breakdown of what I just made. In one serving, that pizza is 2 servings. So in one serving, it's 611 calories, 42 grams of fat, 20 grams of total carbohydrate, with 9 grams being dietary fiber, and 38 grams of protein. So altogether, the macros are great. I'm probably going to make another one and stick it in the fridge and eat it for supper tonight, because I didn't think about supper tonight when I was at the grocery store. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And so until then, until the next video, stick around, like and subscribe. Yeah, I got a ton of other good keto ideas coming. So y'all just stick around for that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, got something out of it. I'm going to try to do these, like I said, once or twice a week. So y'all stick around, like, subscribe, share. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Hammer down.